14 points. What? I'm just doubling myself. Why? I'm not talking about the right things. But this last slide here, I think one of my favorite pieces, and I don't remember if it talks about it in this chapter or not, but one of my favorite pieces is the end of the war. So we're at the Treaty of Versailles, which is held where? Versailles, which is near Paris, okay? And who's at the Treaty of Versailles? Us, Britain, France,
Austria, Hungary,
shut up, Tom. Italy. It's us, Great Britain, France, and Italy. So who are some very major players that are missing? Germany, obviously. Why aren't they there? Because they lost. Ha! And who else is missing?
Hungary, Austria,
Who else is missing from our side? Russia. Russia was left out of this conversation. And at this conversation, the big four sat down and said, you know, this is what we're going to do with the land. This is what's going to happen now. Wilson proposed his League of Nations, you know, talked about his 14 points and how to avoid war in the future. And the Russians weren't there, and they were pissed. They fought more of the war than we did. They lost more people in the war than we did. And here we are strutting our stuff saying, oh, we're going to be in charge of this meeting and tell you what you get to divvy up as a result of it. Okay?
They weren't invited?
No.
Oh, I thought they just
I thought you'd read the chapter by today.
Oh, I did.
Germany obviously isn't there, and we use this to really kind of just slap Germany around. I mean, we say you owe people money, you have to pay reparations because this was your fault, okay? You have to give back land that you took, you have to reduce the size of your military so you can only have 100,000, and you have to write a letter to the world that says, Dear world, the entire war was our fault. Sorry, love Germany. How's that going to go over?
No.
It's humiliating. It's absolutely humiliating for Germany. And had we approached this after effects of the war differently, who knows? I love the what ifs of history, right? So we basically slap Germany across the face and humiliate them, which does not bode very well for their relations with the rest of the world post-World War I. So this is going to be kind of the start of that alliance between between Russia and the Germans, and they're going to say, hey, the United States screwed us both. Let's go get them. Let's go get these other countries. And this kind of spirals into what happens in World War II. My other favorite thing about the Treaty of Versailles, there was one, this is probably like my top 5 historical events. The Treaty of Versailles, you've got the Italians, the French, the British, and us. Someone comes to the door. Hello? Hello? Can I come in and talk? And they go, oh, who are you, little Asian man? Who are you? And he says, my name is Ho Chi Minh. I'm from Vietnam, and I'd like to get the French out of my country. Will you help me? Will you help me? And we go, oh, silly little Asian man, go away. Go home. We're not dealing with Asia right now. No. And we kind of poo-poo him off. Okay? Who is Ho Chi Minh? Where did we see Ho Chi Minh again? The Vietnam War. The Vietnam War. He was there in 1919 saying, could you please get the French out of my country? We'd like some independence. Oh, silly little Asian man. Go away. We're not dealing with Asia right now. Come on. We've got to divvy up Europe. Really? I mean, and I obviously don't know the answer, but had we paid attention to him then and said, hey, we get it. What are you doing, French? You know, come on, help the guy out. Could we have avoided some warfare in the 1970s? Potentially. I don't know. But it's those kind of like chance meetings that happen throughout history that are just fascinating to me. I just get chills thinking about it. Wouldn't you love to have been there and been like, you know what? I'll help you out, Ho Chi Minh.
What would you have done?
I would have like given him tea. I don't know, like listened to him, you know, or entertained his query. Like, will you help it? I don't know. The French are there. It's awkward. Clemenceau, what are you doing? Like, come on, help the guy out. I don't know what I would have done. That's why I'm not in charge of the world. But I think it's fascinating. Does anybody else think that's fascinating?
No.
You could, I mean, honestly, you could use this at a party this weekend. Did you know? This is how you reel people in. Trust me, it's worked. Did you know that at the Treaty of Versailles, Ho Chi Minh showed up and nobody Give him any attention. Try it. Let me know how that works for you.
People don't know, but